We have exactly 100 days to turn this into a fully converted campervan.
As you can see, it's not ready, and it's nowhere near ready if we want to take it to the Alps.
If you've been living under a rock, then let us fill you in on everything that happened last week.
I have not got a pen.
We attempted to insulate the van and lay the floor, but instead ran out of insulation and glue. My phone broke, and plot twist you didn't see coming, Marvin failed his MOT.
Yeah, it's failed its MOT.
The good news, after some minor surgery on our seats and headlights, we scraped through and passed. The bad news, well, my phone is still toast, but thanks to Erin's camera, we're back, and this week we're finishing the Dodo insulation, crying over the state of the floor, and throwing in a surprise cab update. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, so it's a new day, and I'm just about to show Jess what I've just installed into the van. She doesn't know about this. She doesn't know that we got this. I installed it last week, so I have tested it since. So I'm ready to both show you and Jess what I've done. Let me give her a quick call to come outside.
Hello.
Hello, what are you doing?
I am watching Cleaning It.
Oh. Do you want to come outside and see what I've just installed on the van?
You've installed something?
I have.
Okay. Alright, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Should I be scared?
I don't know.
Worried?
No.
What have you done?
It's not in the back.
Well, yeah, you haven't done the floor.
Well, I did part of the floor.
What is that? Wait. What? This is bigger.
A lot bigger.
This is the buttons are in a different place.
Yeah. It's a different one.
That looks insane.
So the company sent it out for us to install and review it.
That's very cool.
If you don't know, just installed this.
Have you tested it out?
I installed it last week.
Last week?
Yeah. You haven't been in a van since as well.
That's
so
very true.
You've had no way of like looking at it. I've been testing it. My phone's linked to it, and I'll be able to give you a good rundown of how it works.
And are you happier than the last one? Because I know you liked it, but it had a few niggles.
Yes, it's for me. It's so much better. The last one was fine. I'll show you it, but it just didn't make me happy. And as you guys in the video may not know, a non-negotiable for me was having a good head unit, and that was just my thing. I like them. And it was a non-negotiable. And when I got the last one, I was fine with it. I wasn't 100% happy with it. So, yeah. Now I'm really happy. This isn't the standard radio that came with the van. I was going to make a video about it, but I'm just not happy with it. And thankfully, ATOTO reached out to us and said, we will happily send you a unit to help you out, which is brilliant. So I'm really excited to install this. Jess, I don't think this makes any sense to Jess. She understands what it does, but she doesn't understand why it's so exciting for me to install it. And if you've had older cars or standard radio and you like to have nice music and like be able to see your maps and stuff at the same time, you would understand where I'm coming from. So we're gonna get this out, install the new one, give it a test, and go from there.
So as someone that has very little understanding of all of this, I will be trying to commentate. And as you can see, Dan is pulling off the front panel. Seems like it just pops off, which is nice and easy. And he's unplugging that emergency triangle button that you have in most cars. Let's just all pray that he puts that back in once it's all done. And then he's going in and unscrewing the 4 screws that hold the screen in place. This is the old screen there, and then...
Boom. and that's out.
He's now going through and unplugging all the different cables. I can't lie to you guys, this bit's pretty self-explanatory. Just unplug, pull everything out.
So let's remove all of these cables. So I am actually going to replace the microphone that came with that one as well, just because that one is not great. What we're left with is the quad lock, radio, microphone. These two are the USBs that go with that unit, so I will be taking those out. And then GPS, that will also come out. And this is the rear view camera, because I do already have one. Instructions, who needs that? Me. So I have installed quite a few head units before, so I roughly know what I'm doing. Until I don't. Da, 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 da. Lovely. That looks amazing. They're roughly about the same size. Roughly about the same size. This one's definitely bigger. As you can see from the back, the bracket is recessed in. It will stick out a tiny bit, but I like that. What I do need, wiring harness. I need to double check what this blue cable, this brown cable is for. Then that's the quad lock. Oh, is there two of these? Oh, there's two of these. Is that like a just in case, or the same color pattern? Oh, A. Basically, what that says is if wiring harness A doesn't work, try wiring harness B. Aerial adapter, lovely. Boom. So that's rear camera. So this is actually quite good. So what they've done is they've given you two wiring harnesses, or they've given you this, which is a harness without the end, and then you wire it in essentially yourself. So I have a feeling I won't need those two. Audio out, left out. I don't think I'm going to need these two either, because my speakers will run through the head unit. I am going to look at upgrading the speakers later on down the line. So this is the 4G antenna. I will install that. That is the microphone. And then this is the GPS antenna. Okay, so I am going to install these three so they can hide up there. And boom, brackets. Left brackets. So these will go onto the back of the unit. These side pieces onto here. Beautiful. So that's one side done. Turn it around. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So step 3 or 2, stick these brackets on. I think 'cause I've done this wrong. So one thing that I've just realised is there's no way of me fitting this and then onto the brackets and then putting it in. I'll get back to you. So you should be left, once you've installed the wiring harness, with something like this. And the only thing you will need left, this cable. This red cable is an ignition 12 volt switch. So there's constant power going to the head unit, and then there's one that only comes on when the ignition is on. So it doesn't stay on all the time. So I'm going to pop this into the glove box light, because that only turns on when the ignition is on. Yeah, let's go from there.
So I think it's as simple as I plug everything into it and slot it in. I'm presuming I match up by shape and colour, but we'll find out.
They are all labelled.
They are all labelled, which is actually very helpful. Right, so we're going to label up GPS to GPS. GPS ant. What does that mean? It's a small cable.
No, ant is antenna.
Oh. What?
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, I'm doing righty-tighty. Oh, I can feel some grip now. Alright. It was just me being stupid. Black to black.
Yeah.
This is really testing my coordination to try and do it with one hand. Obviously, there is two of us. We could do it together and then this would be so much easier. But this is the whole game. I've got to try and do it by myself. Right, and then this block that goes in there. Oh no, there's another one. I missed him. Rear camera. Yellow to yellow. That's in. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So these little ones can go back in there. Slots on, just like that. Got some little screws. I need your screwdriver. Feeling worried?
Just don't lose any of the screws.
We're in. I'll just lose the screwdriver instead.
Well, it's better than losing the screws. You're doing great.
That was super easy. Match the colours with the colours. Plug everything in, and then it all just slots in place. If I can do it, anyone can. I honestly thought that was going to be so much harder.
You dropped a screw, didn't you?
Got it. I've got it. Ta-da! That was super easy.
Perfect.
So let us talk you through our top 5 favourite things about the new ATOTO head unit.
One of the biggest features on it is it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto onto it. 4 ways of connecting it to the unit, or the unit connecting to Wi-Fi and stuff as well. So there's 4G. So up there you'll see that's a Wi-Fi and 4G antenna.
And it comes with a SIM card as well.
Comes with a SIM card. So in the back there's a little connector where it has a SIM card slot. You can connect it via Bluetooth, you can connect it via USB, or you can connect it to traditional Wi-Fi. If you're parked at a friend's house, cheekily connect to their Wi-Fi on your head unit. So this is what the main screen will look like. On the back you can see mountings, because you can actually upload your own photos and change the back screen, which is super cool. So these are all the stock photos. So for example, you've got a row of purple bushes. I think that's lavender, maybe.
Row of purple bushes.
A sunset. Mountain. So for example, if I wanted to change this, I just press that button. Boom. So I might change it to a photo of Marvin
I
or
quite
something.
like that one.
It's quite nice, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's cool. You can also change where all of these icons go. So if you don't like it, you can like delete this widget. And then it has a load of different widgets. So Google Play Store widget, Messenger, music, YouTube search, which is a bit crazy, Spotify. So for example, if you don't use Apple CarPlay and stuff like that, you can just tap, hold, put it in, simple as that. The other exciting thing, you can change
Whoa.
all the colours, and you can just choose something that you really, really want. But seeing as Marvin's red, let's go with red. Mint. A big thing as well, which I really like about this head unit, the sound quality is actually a lot better than with the old one and the standard radio, which I didn't think would happen without upgrading new speakers, but just changing the head unit has changed that. So you have so many different settings just for sound. If for example you're a delivery driver and you just have your music all the time, you can focus it so that the sound only really focuses to where you are. I don't know what crossover means, but
Too high tech for you.
yeah, that's a little bit too high tech for me. But this is quite exciting. So you can see that I've set the levels to cinema, but there's a load of different sort of presets.
Can I have a jazz setting? Does that make it sound like there's people playing like cellos in the back of the van?
Maybe, yeah. But also another big thing for me is whenever I'm out in the van or I go to like McDonald's or sit in a car park or I'm waiting, what I do is I get YouTube up on my phone and I sit there like that, but I don't need to do that now. There'll be times where me and Jess would be sat at a McDonald's and we would just...
Let's not admit to this.
No,
right?
no, I am proud of it. McDonald's sponsor us.
We don't get McDonald's that often, but
Anymore.
let's just say we won big in the McDonald's Monopoly last year, and Dan actually got a gold card.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what a gold card is, search that up. But you get a free meal every week for a year.
Slide along. Got YouTube. You can watch shorts. You can watch loads of other things. Oh, Kinging It has a new video,
I was just watching that.
which is quite cool. If I go to Dan and Jesse, you can see all of our videos, right? So if we go into that one, boom.
Here's just got your fingers.
Whoa, the sound is
Everybody
good.
needs a pen. We've got, what is this called? High power sealant
You can
and
change all the
adhesive
quality.
cartridge gun.
That is like
You will take
crystal clear.
to go on
How great is that? So we can sit here and watch YouTube.
And it's such a big screen.
It's massive. The other thing is, I will connect it to Apple CarPlay. Boom.
Sweet, so this is now connected to your phone.
Correct. That will play music. Because I've asked it to automatically play music. But for example, look, I've got all of my apps. It takes my phone
This is an AI
like,
photo
background.
of us.
Yeah, this is an AI photo of us. So this is actually my lock screen on my phone. I just like using Android Auto because I like having the split screen. However, on the normal one, you do have Google Maps, Play Store, Chrome, and stuff like that as well. So it doesn't matter whether you use CarPlay or not. I just like using it, but you don't need to. You can just install this and use the Google Maps on it, and it will play your music and everything the same way. Also, it has this drive chat thing. It uses AI, so you can tell it to turn your music on, you can tell it to do this. If you have a dash cam and a rear dash cam, you can get both of them up here. F cam is front cam, DVR is driving cam, so while you're driving you can have it just on like how you would have a dash cam. I've got a reverse camera which does connect to this. They don't come with reverse cameras, so I've got one at the top that was already installed in the van. So
Cannot
you can
see this one.
You can see from down the top, but I installed this one just above the number plate so I can see where I'm going backwards.
That is really good quality as well.
Yeah. If you have an OBD unit, you can plug it in, and while you're driving you can get statistics of while you're driving.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Because you
So-
use this all the time, because Marvin's old,
Yeah.
and we get a lot of
Yeah.
different alerts up on the screen, and then I don't know what I'm looking at. You're trying to look at it and try and drive.
So it shows you like test results, map view, graphing. You can get different plugins. I haven't worked out how that works yet, but you can get different plugins to show you certain things. So if you want a boost gauge, you can add that in. It shows you the fault code, real-time information from acceleration, what the van's doing. So the stuff that you would get that you would normally have to have your phone for or a laptop for, you can use this. Prime Video,
What?
Amazon Alexa, Illumi Auto. I think this is if you've got like LEDs and stuff. You can change
Wait,
your LED.
you can like adjust it?
I think so.
What?
Disney Plus, Audible, YouTube for Kids. YouTube's already done it. Grab Driver, HBO, Netflix.
Yes. So we should just have a movie night in the front.
Yeah, 100%.
Who needs a TV when you've got a
Twitch? So if you like
9-inch
watching
screen?
If you like watching streamers, you can download Twitch and watch it. One big thing that I'm super happy with, I'm very much a tech person, and one thing that I hate is slow tech. For example, when I put my finger on it and want to change screen, it follows my finger. It's not struggling to change screens. The last one was very much, I'd slide it across and I'd have to wait a second for it to do it. The big difference with that, especially if you're driving and you want to change song or you want to press end call or something like that, if you're waiting a couple seconds every time, it takes your eyes off the road, it takes your focus off the road.
And if you are as impatient as Dan is, it just doesn't work well.
Yeah. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah?
I feel like it has transformed the cab.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, the cab, this is a 2013 ex-Parcel Force van. It is not particularly high-tech. We've got a very old style, what do you call this? Dash?
Instrument cluster.
Instrument cluster?
Yeah,
What
that's
was
what's...
our name?
Yeah.
So we've got a very old instrument cluster. This was pretty terrible beforehand. I think the only good thing about what was here before was that there was a little shelf.
Yeah.
And I quite like the shelf, but we have a shelf down there. But then, just look at that.
Yeah.
It is super high tech.
So good.
It's essentially like having a mobile phone on your dashboard.
Yeah, or a tablet like an iPad or something.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like a tablet, and you can literally do anything on it. I mean, I can watch YouTube whilst Dan's driving. I probably shouldn't, but I could. I think the thing is as well, the cab does get quite neglected in a van build. I mean, your main focus is the back, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be your main living area. But then you do forget that you spend half your time driving in this area, eating food, chilling, and it just... Yeah, it makes so much sense to have this, potentially have some speakers as well.
But yeah, I'm so happy with it. It's unreal. And unfortunately, the old unit that I did buy, it was good and it had Apple CarPlay, but it didn't have the YouTube. It wasn't as fast. It might work perfectly fine for other people, but with this, I'm gonna just have such a better experience driving and using it than I would my old head unit. And as I said, I've been using it for the last week because I like to test it before showing you. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to recommend it. And I can't explain how happy I am with it. Shout out to ATOTO for sending it to us. To be honest, I probably would have bought it anyway.
Back to the nitty gritty. Without further ado, the van needs a floor, the walls need insulation, and we still need to figure out where Dan's scissors went.
So last week was all about getting the flooring and the insulation. However, the floor did not work as well as we planned. The floor is peeling, the floor is bubbling, and I'm just not happy with it. But we can finish the insulation, or as much of it as we can today.
So, today, we've got to get everything else sound deadened, which includes the wheel arches, our nice dented ones. And then we've got to get the Dodo thermaliner all over the walls. There are a few... We have a snail in here.
Oh my God.
So we definitely need some insulation. Hi. So yeah, we've got to get the insulation on the walls, on the roof, and pretty much every little crevice has got to be covered. You will notice that we haven't done any on the back windows. The frame that looks a bit like a window. Reason is we're thinking about putting flares in, and they're little pop-outs that pop out from the van, and because this is where the bed's going to go, it's just going to give us a little bit more leg room, mainly for Dan. So that's why we're not doing it in certain places, but pretty much everything else has got to be covered. Right, what is the plan, Stan? I could just call you Dan because that rhymes.
Sponsor me.
You can't say that in every video.
I want to be sponsored by Monster. I will say
My mum
it.
will kill me. Oh,
I will say
I got
it.
stuck to the floor. Oh, is there glue there?
Yeah, there's a bit of glue. Sponsor me, Monster.
No.
Sponsor me.
You can, but
Sponsor me.
just make sure he
Please.
limits his consumption.
I've got a 9-pack on the floor there. I'll drink it all now if you sponsor me.
Right. I mean, you've done one already. What do we have to do? Did you measure it all?
No. Sort of
course you
measured.
didn't.
I measured it to a broom.
A broom.
A broom. So what I did is I put the broom up. I measured it. So the broom is the length of that. So I cut it out on here and then I put it up. But because this is obviously wider, you've got about that much excess. See that roll down there?
Correct, yeah.
And that's perfect because we can cut that up and put that in all the small bits.
Okay.
Where's my measuring broom?
Your measuring broom.
A measuring broom. We get the broom. And what we do is we do that.
Is it literally the size of the broom?
Just a little bit past the bristles. What?
You're such a bodge job. Also, this is on an angle. Do you want it straight?
No, because that's on an angle now.
What, so you
No,
can
not like.
that's what you had it
That.
as. There you go. That's better.
Right, hold it there.
Straight.
Hold it there.
I've got it.
So it's about a finger width past the bristles. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in. And then we're going to cut around the corners like that.
Okay.
So push it in, cut around the corners.
Okay. It's gonna be sticky. Gonna turn into a spaceship. Press down.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lot simpler than the floor.
Yeah. And then we get the Sharpie.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's as if I watched a YouTube video
I'm glad you did for once.
What do you mean for once? I didn't watch a YouTube video. I was joking.
Did you watch your YouTube video on the floor?
Multiple, and it still went wrong.
Oh. Right, you grab that end, I'll grab this end. Lovely. Truly lovely.
It's good. Oh,
Finally, something's gone well. So there we have it. We may have a lot to figure out with the flooring, but we are one step closer to having a fully insulated van.
I'd like to just thank ATOTO for sending us out the head unit to review and install. It's been a pleasure. Also, I'd like to thank our friend Aaron. He owns a photography and videography company who has lent us this camera so that we can carry on filming our YouTube journey. Thank you to both of you, and we'll put the links in the description.
We've got a lot of exciting things coming up. We'll be taking Marvin out on another big adventure. And of course, we've got 100 days to convert this camper van. So you'll be seeing a lot more of us on the van build and a lot more big changes to Marvin.
If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.
So there we have it. Let's go again.
Great timing, isn't it?
1 minute we have a car.
Yeah.
There is a car approaching. We're getting embarrassed. It is embarrassing. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. Fully insulated van.
You okay there? You struggling?
No, you.
Oh, what do I say?
I just told you what we're doing inside.
I wasn't listening.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, I thought we were going to redo it. I'd also like to...
I've got hair in my mouth. So there we have it. We are what? No. So there we have it. I really can't remember what I'm saying. Oh. There's a child. Why are you hiding? I need to do a video.
Put a link in the... Nah.
So there we have it.
I'd like to just thank ATOTO for us to review, and I'd also like to... Okay.
Are we going again? Am I not meant to look at you?
No.
Okay. Are you happy?